Ladies and gentlemen, friends and future fans, today I am here to make the case for something simple, timeless, and undeniably powerful. The bob haircut. Now, I know you all may be skeptical at first, which, in my opinion, makes absolutely no sense because if you haven't already noticed, I look amazing. But I guarantee that by the end of my speech, you will be convinced that the bob is the quintessential haircut that everyone needs. To start off, it is rooted in a rich history, it acts as a uniting force, and a plethora of research suggests that it is a substantial beauty game changer. I predict that by the end of my speech, some of you may even be cutting off your own hair with your dull school scissors, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. As most of you know, in this day and age, whatever haircut you have on your head says a lot about you. You don't want to be walking around with just any type of style up there. But a bob, now that's a haircut with a backstory. Which brings me to my first point. The bob is rooted in a rich history of same name holders. To start off, there's SpongeBob, a lovable, kind, and funny sponge who won over all of our hearts by the age of 7. Next, Bob Ross, the American painter whose YouTube videos have made us all believe that world peace could be attainable. And who could forget Bob the Builder, the hard-working role model who's probably rocking an actual bob underneath his hard hat. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what any of this has to do with the actual haircut. Well, by wearing a bob, you are single-handedly representing all of these unforgettable people with just one hairstyle. Let's call it the bob effect. And while the greatest bob of all's hair isn't actually cut into a bob, Bob Marley's iconic dreads and distinctive talent is what makes him a true symbol of what our hairstyle represents. Carefree confidence. He says it best. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right, so long as you have a bob. He didn't actually say that part, but he meant it. The bob effect is like a ticket into this cool kid club. From sponge to singer, the bob has it all, and so should you, which leads me to my next point. The bob unites humanity. I'm not trying to push conformity here, but don't we all desire a little connection in our lives? It's like a harmless midlife crisis or an identity refresher if you're a teen, which is not weird if we all do it. Instead of getting a tramp stamp or a Porsche you can't afford or a 20-year-old you're too young to date, get a bob. It'll spice things up without too much controversy. Imagine the bonding when we're reminiscing about our cute cuts and the stories that accompany them. Besides, wouldn't you rather this be the hairstyle rescue as opposed to a less classic choice like the mullet or the mohawk? The bob is not a decision. It is a lifestyle that unites. All right, everyone, I saved the most superficial, best point for last. Who doesn't want to look like Nicki Minaj from the music video for Beauty and a Beat? Besides, Elle Magazine, the world's #1 fashion network with over 100 million monthly readers, says that the bob haircut is for everyone. They refer to it as a classic style that requires relatively little maintenance whilst remaining to look both youthful and sophisticated. Furthermore, one of the biggest pros of the bob is its versatility, which proves my third point. The bob is a beauty game changer. With a bob, you can do short or long, sleek or textured, clean or dirty. It doesn't really matter since it's going to slay the day no matter what. And I'm not even finished here, Bobcats. You're never going to need Botox with this one because guess what? It's plastic surgery in itself. The bob provides a geometric shape to your face that instantly gives your face more structure. Hello, cheekbones. Think Angelina Jolie. Is that Zendaya in the mirror? No, honey, it's you. Now, let's do a quick recap. The bob is a haircut with a family tree that would even impress Anna Wintour, the OG bob queen. It has the strength to unite humanity with its charm and accessibility, and finally, it's the cheapest plastic surgery you'll never have. So what are you waiting for? Get the bob and enjoy all the built-in perks. Did I mention every time someone gets a bob, a baby polar bear is saved? Okay, I may have been reaching with that one, but does it really matter? When you look this good, no one actually cares what you say. Thank you.